A very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Young Guns of India's Beauty Industry 2.0. This is the second season of Young Guns that Professional Beauty is bringing to you. So I'm Kanishka Ramchandani, editor of Professional Beauty India, and I'm very happy to present to you Young Guns by PV Coron Live. Today with us is an expert on hair care, Shazia Sama, the owner of Style Bar Salon from Versova, Mumbai. Hi, Shazia. It's so nice to have you join us today for this session. I'm sure hair care is a top priority amongst all the people, especially now during lockdown when they don't have access to their favorite salon and stylist. And this is a great topic for discussion that you have chosen for us today. Shazia is going to not only talk about hair care tips that you can do at home, but she's also going to give us a demonstration on how to take care of your hair the right way. Plus, as a bonus, she's going to talk a lot more about hair masks. So, Shazia, over to you now. Before you start with your tips on hair care, I would like to know from you why is hair care so important? So, I think there's some network issue at her place and she'll be back momentarily. There she is. Okay, Shazia, so over to you now. I would like you to give all the tips in your baggage for hair care to our audience and then show us a demo as well. So I'm going to leave the screen to you. I'll be there in the background and I'll ask any questions on behalf of our audience. So Facebookers, if you have any queries about hair care, which I'm sure there will be loads, especially about hair fall, so please drop them in the comment section below and I'll take them up on your behalf. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about hair care. Hair care is one of the most important topics and maybe, sometimes we kind of neglect it. The main thing about hair care, the first thing that I would like to tell you about hair care is that always choose the right shampoo and conditioner. Always choose a professional shampoo and conditioner. Do not pick a shampoo and conditioner from a commercial store or from a beauty drugstore because the shampoo that you use every day really makes a difference to your hair. The shampoo you use is always as per your scalp types. We as clients generally think that, when we look at the shampoo bottle, we always see that, oh, this is for dryness, oh, this is for softness, oh, this is for frizziness. But when you pick a shampoo, you always pick as per your scalp type, number one. Whenever you pick a conditioner, you always pick the conditioner as per your hair type. So whether your hair is frizzy, dry, unmanageable, brittle, so according to that, you will pick a conditioner. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you pick a shampoo as per your scalp type, it could be if your scalp is oily and your shampoo is a creamy shampoo, it will make your scalp even more moisturized and will not leave your hair looking fresh. So very important thing what you need to do is you need to get a good shampoo, conditioner and a leave-in at home. Secondly, what I would like to say is that always comb with care. Whenever we comb at home, we always tend to, start combing from the top. But what I suggest is when you take a comb, you always start combing through the ends and then start moving towards the top so that you don't have any breakage, there is no friction and you don't have any kind of hair fall. The number 3 thing that I would always say is always use a leave-in serum or a heat protector before you start heat styling your hair, even at home or at the salon. The reason why I say you use a leave-in serum is so that it creates like a layer on top of your hair shaft and does not damage your hair from external aggressions like the heat from the dryer or maybe from sun, pollution, humidity, etc. So these are few things that we all do at home, but what I would, suggest you to do is always incorporate a leave-in serum. A lot of people, I'm sure, on this page may not be using a conditioner. But do not skip your conditioner. Your conditioner is the most important product that you have to use for your hair to have soft, shiny hair. Hair care begins at home. You may go to a salon, get your hair cut, color, but if you don't use the right hair care products, your color will not last, your hair will not look healthy. So which is why hair care is one of the most important things. And we must all invest in a good shampoo and conditioner after getting a proper consultation and diagnosis from your hairstylist. Another thing what today I'm going to be showing you all is some quick treatments to do at home. in these times in the lockdown, it must be very difficult for your hair must have all been like dry, damaged. Salons are busy right now with all appointments full. So in the meanwhile, while you're at home, I'm going to give you an easy tip that you can do. I'm going to be calling in my model right now. So in these COVID times, we are taking all precautionary measures. So today I'm going to be showing you one quick mask which you can do at home, which is an aloe vera mask. We all know how beneficial aloe vera is for the skin and hair, and it is easily available. So today I'm going to show you a vitamin E and aloe vera mask application and how you could do it at home. It's really simple. Let me just tie the knot for my client. I will also show you on how you're supposed to detangle your hair. These are very simple things which we all know, but you know, if we do it in the right way, it can make a lot of difference to your hair. We always start from the top, right? But I suggest you always start detangling your hair from the bottom, and then you slowly and gradually start moving towards the top. So this would not lead to any kind of breakage in the hair. Right now, I have just rinsed my client's hair, my model's hair. It's damp hair. Oh, another thing about towel drying hair at home. When we all towel dry our hair at home, we tend to, we just tend to go like this, which causes a lot of friction in your roots, as well as it causes a lot of breakage as well. So whenever you towel dry your hair at home, I suggest you always damp dry your hair. Don't rub your hair, because that could lead to friction, and in the long run it could lead to breakage. So getting back to the treatment, I'm just detangling my model's hair. I have just rinsed it. The hair is damp. It is not dripping wet. I have cut some fresh aloe vera. So I'm going to slice it with a knife. I'm going to scoop the white part out of this. Only the white part. Make sure you don't use the green part of the plant. Now you could even do this in a mixer, but right now I'm at the salon and I do not have a mixer. So I'm just going to be scooping it out. You can do it either ways. You could take any vitamin E capsule, like a Evian capsule, or you get specific capsules for hair. 2 capsules, and you will put it in the aloe vera. Right now, I am mashing it. But at home, if you're using a mixer, you can just put both together. Do not add water in this, as it is already very, very sticky. So there would be no point in adding any water. It will easily emulsify and get spread throughout the hair. Take small sections and start applying this mask and leave it on for a few hours. If you don't want to use aloe vera in your hair and you just want to do like a quick do-it-yourself mask at home, you can take your regular conditioner, your professional conditioner, you can put it in your hair, take a hot towel, wrap the hot towel around the hair and leave it on for some time. So that could also act as a deep conditioning treatment. But if you want to go the natural way, then we have aloe vera. Now once I have done this, I'm going to slowly section the hair. Not too fine, but yeah, you could probably take some medium sections. If you want, you can apply it onto the roots as well, because aloe vera has got soothing properties. So in case you have a sensitive scalp, you definitely can put aloe vera on your roots as well. This will help to soothe the scalp. You know, when people have itchy scalp or an irritated scalp, aloe vera works best. Apply it through the mids and ends. If you feel, you can slightly apply it on the hair as well. Emulsify well. And keep taking sections and keep applying. Make sure you apply it evenly. Don't just take it like a normal conditioner and apply it, as this has got a little sticky texture, so it will not be very easy to, you know, spread it through the hair. So in that case, try and take smaller sections, not too fine ones, but yeah, you could divide the hair into maybe 4 parts and you could apply this product. I will also be talking about similarly, in a similar manner, if you want another mask, homemade mask, you can apply banana and honey. Banana and honey, again, it's a very, very deep nourishing mask. I would not suggest someone with very, very fine hair to apply the banana and honey mask, as it is very moisturizing. So it could make your hair a little limp. But aloe vera, anyone and everyone can apply this aloe vera mask at home. Once you finish your application, you leave it on for a few hours. You let it dry off and then you proceed to normal shampoo and conditioner. Make sure you do not use an anti-dandruff shampoo, or otherwise it will, or a very, very harsh commercial shampoo, otherwise it will strip all the goodness that you have put into the hair. So try using a very, very mild shampoo. Another thing that I would like to tell each one of you all is that when we use an anti-dandruff, if you have a concern for dandruff, I would suggest do not use an anti-dandruff shampoo on a daily basis. Why? Because the ingredients are much stronger as compared to normal shampoos, and it could dry out your hair also. So I would suggest that if you have a concern for dandruff, you alternate your shampoos with a regular shampoo. So whenever you see that there is a lot of dandruff, you try and you know, use that once, and then the other 2-3 days you just use a regular shampoo, you know. And for hair fall, a lot of people have a concern for hair fall. For hair fall, what you can do is try getting regular oil massages, as this would you know, improve blood circulation. Also, hair fall has many, many aspects. So it includes your diet, it includes stress. So all these factors are responsible for hair fall and hair loss. And then in terms of breakage, if you're talking to me about breakage, for breakage, I would suggest that you start using good biotin for the hair. So it will help in improving the quality of your hair, and you won't have split ends or, you know, dry ends. And regularly, guys, regularly get your hair trimmed. When you get your hair trimmed, all the dry ends are off. So make it a point that we should get the hair trimmed at least, if not once in a month, at least once in 2 months, you must get a slight trim. It's not necessary that you need to go to a salon, get your hair cut. And whenever you're doing a technical service in the salon, like, you know, if you're doing a hair color or a cystine or a keratin, make sure you go back to the salon to do the post-care treatments. A lot of us, what we try to do, you know, we end up doing so many services at the salon, but when we go back to the salon, we are always complaining about having unhealthy hair or dry hair or brittle hair. That is because we don't take the appropriate care at home. So it is important that we take the appropriate care, post-care at home after you're done with the salon. Yeah. You can just massage the remaining product onto the scalp. Make sure when you're massaging, a lot of Indians, we have a habit of, you know, doing this strong massage. So please avoid doing that. Avoid doing that. just gently apply on your scalp, because again, when we are, when we are massaging the scalp very harshly, you're again creating friction, which indeed could turn into hair loss. And repeatedly, if you keep doing this, the roots will get loose and weaken and then result in hair loss. Now I've applied the product on the scalp. Now I'm going to take a hot towel. Now this step is not compulsory, but if you wish, you could definitely do this. I'm going to wrap the hair around. I'm going to take a nice hot towel. And I'm going to wrap it around the hair. Let it be until it settles. If you wish, you can leave the mask on for a longer time. If you want, you can proceed to shampooing the hair and then use very light conditioner and leave-in serum. And I'm sure you will love the whole result of this treatment that we have done. Hey Kanishka, I'm done with my treatment right now. Kanishka? Once you feel that the towel has, cooled down, you can take it off. You can proceed to rinsing. And in the meanwhile, if you have any questions, do drop your questions in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer all your queries regarding hair care. I'm done with my demo. In the meanwhile, if anyone has a question from the audience, please feel free to ask me any questions.
Sure. So now that you have applied the mask, how long are we supposed to keep it?
Right now, I have applied the mask. I have put on a hot towel. I will let the hot towel be until it cools down. And then if you wish, you can keep the mask for some time, or you can proceed to shampooing with a gentle shampoo and followed with a conditioner, with a light conditioner and leave-in serum.
Right. Shazia, one question that is coming from me is what can we do in case of hair fall?
In case of hair fall, now hair fall depends on a lot of factors, Kanishka. Like I already said, that hair fall depends on your stress levels, it depends on your hormones, it depends on the diet that you're doing. So there are many aspects which are related to hair fall. Now in terms of hair care, what you could do is, number one is that, like I said, comb your hair gently, so it prevents the friction and you don't get any hair fall. These are all, minute details that you can include supplements in your food, like a vitamin E or biotin, which is good for your hair. Also, you can, do a lot of hair massages, because that will increase blood circulation, the scalp, so that will prevent. Also, a lot of brands have products for hair loss, but you need to understand that, sometimes clients complain that, I purchased this product, but this product is not working on my hair. It says that it will prevent hair loss. But like I said, there are many aspects to hair fall. Sometimes the product may not work on certain people, and sometimes the product may just do wonders for, for the others. So it totally depends. Hair loss is a very broad concept.
Right. So one of the most important things in hair loss is hair breakage. Not many people realize that they're suffering from breakage because of chemical treatments or pollution. So in that case, what can they do to take care of hair breakage?
For hair breakage, now the main reason for hair breakage is when we do a lot of chemical treatments or we do a lot of color, we don't take the right home care, and then eventually this leads to breakage. So for that, whenever a client comes to me, they're always asking for healthy, shiny hair. But the secret to healthy and shiny hair is strengthening your hair, which a lot of us don't focus on. To strengthen your hair, you need to do a lot of, once you do a treatment in the salon, you have to do post-care treatments like strengthening treatments at the salons, so that your hair shaft is maintained. Of course, if you're doing chemical treatments over and over again, the hair is going to get damaged after a certain point. So
Right.
to keep that balanced, you also need to keep doing hair care treatments. And for that, you can walk into a salon. There are so many hair care treatments, strengthening treatments that we have. Like we have
Yeah.
Cysteine, which you can do, which is a strengthening treatment, okay, which is a
Yes.
protein treatment that you can do, which keeps the hair shaft intact and does not let the hair break. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference between hair fall and hair loss. Hair loss
Right.
happens from the root, whereas hair fall is the breakage that happens from in between. So these are
Right.
two different terms, but a lot of us do get confused between the two. And we always, whenever we pick up a shampoo from a counter or from a medical store, we always see the word hair fall, and you think it's hair loss. So you're using the
Yeah.
wrong shampoo.
Right.
So very important, whenever you use a hair care product, you must always get your hair and scalp consulted by a professional hairdresser and then purchase a product, because you may not know for the longest time you're using the wrong product for your hair.
Absolutely. Speaking of consultation, when a client sits in your chair and is complaining of hair loss, how do you diagnose and how do you understand whether it is hair loss or hair fall?
So the first question that we ask the client is that approximately how many strands of hair do you see? Do you see like the hair all over your house, or when you're only shampoo and conditioning your hair is when you see a lot of hair fall? Another thing is how often do they shampoo and condition? Because a lot of people shampoo and condition maybe twice a week or thrice a week, and some people shampoo their hair daily. So if they say we shampoo our hair daily and daily so much hair is falling, long strands of hair are falling, that's when we understand that this is hair loss. Looking at the scalp, we obviously come to know, looking at the scalp, looking at the density of the hair, whether the hair is actually, it's a concern from the scalp or from the ends. Generally, when a client complains of hair loss, you will see that the scalp looks scanty. Okay, and when it's hair fall, you will see that the ends look more limp and they look like a tail. So that's when we also do like an elasticity check on the hair. So we take a hair strand and we kind of do an elasticity check, and if it snips in several places, that means that the hair is damaged.
Right. What advice would you give to people with curly hair, because they face a lot of problem in maintaining it and fighting the frizz?
Curly hair is a little difficult to maintain at home for a lot of people. Number one rule for curly hair is always use a conditioner. When you're conditioning your hair, you detangle your hair while you are conditioning your hair. Okay, you don't detangle or brush your hair once you're out from your shower or once you're done with your hair wash. Never ever brush your hair when it's dry, because the minute you brush your hair when it's dry or it's natural dry, the curls will lose its shape and the hair starts looking very bushy and frizzy. So these are two rules. And always for curly hair, use a leave-in cream, I would suggest. I wouldn't suggest using a serum, because a cream is much more heavier, so it will help in keeping the curls shape maintained, and it will help in cutting down the frizz, because generally what happens with curly hair is that it tends to frizz up very soon.
True. Any homemade mask that they can use, curly hair people?
Curly hair, the best mask you can use is banana honey, and in that you can again add your vitamin E. Like I said, the banana honey mask, I wouldn't suggest someone with very fine and limp hair, but it would do wonders for someone with curly hair, as it would help in weighing down the curls and giving it that shape.
Right. And homemade mask for wavy hair?
For wavy hair, again, you can use your aloe vera. If you want, you can you can use a mix of hibiscus. You take the hibiscus flower, you mix it in a mixer. It turns out into a nice sticky texture, and you apply it on the ends. Again, you can add a vitamin E oil in it, or you could add olive oil in it. You use it on the hair, the same procedure, damp dry the hair again, fold it in a hot towel, and then rinse it after some time.
Great. Shazia, it was fantastic talking to you about hair care, and I can see that you are quite a pro at it. So I'm sure your clients must be enjoying their sessions with you as much as we enjoyed this session with you today. So thank you for the demo and for giving us these wonderful tips. It was lovely having you on our session today.
Thank you so much, Kanishka. Thank you to all who are watching and for your questions. Hope this session was fun for you guys. Short, quick, and fun session.
Yes, it was. So you have a nice day, and I would like to thank my audience also for being a part of this. Keep the love coming in, and stay tuned with us for more sessions with Young Guns.